7.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That is he's been. It seems like he's been in the league for like 10 years.
Well, he has been for
9, pretty
1, 2,
much.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay, so came in at 19.
He's really had a solid career. I'm still like, he's another one where why the hell did they trade him?
Yep.
You
No,
draft
remember
these
that was
guys
for.
at 14, 15. You know that they're going to be projects, and then
And
you
this
dump
guy
them
is just a
as soon as they
scorer.
start to show flashes.
Yeah. No, the Wizards are a train wreck. Every time they get a good player that's emerging, they trade him instantly. Besides Bradley Beal, who they'll give everything, the keys to the city for.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
bad.
And that was what was that
like
trade?
every time we start talking about it,
It was something stupid too, wasn't it? For Dwight
it was
Howard?
with the Suns.
No, it was with the Suns. No,
Did
because
have Dwight Howard for a little
Dwight
bit.
Howard loved him. Dwight Howard scared him off.
Trade Suns.
Yeah, but it was probably for Ish Smith. Ish Smith was definitely involved somehow because he's just a career Wizard. He just has to be on the Wizards every other year. But coming up, do you have a favorite trade?
Trevor
or player?
Ariza.
Oh, I remember that. That was so stupid. Another backwards move by the Washington Wizards.
Trevor Ariza, who's played on every single team in the NBA.
No, and they traded for him when he was like 32, and they traded Oubre at probably 23. Yeah,
for his second stint, they just had to have him back.
Yeah, they had to have him back. Probably played like
5
minutes a game too for him.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Nah, yeah, you can't correct the past now. Do you have
just ignore it?
Speaking of the trades, do you have a favorite trade for this upcoming season?
That'd be John Collins.
I want to see him gone. I want to see him finally get traded. It's got to happen at some point. I
think the most interesting one would be if Russell were to get moved, but I don't think that he will. I think you're right that Anunoby, or how do you say his last name? Is it just Anunoby? Anunoby. I think that's probably the most likely one that we're gonna see. Oh,
yeah, that'll be like the star move, or
right?
The big splash or whatever. I want to see a Lakers trade, and I know they did trade for Rui, but there's been rumors since the offseason that they're gonna trade these 2 picks and Russ or Pat Bev or something. Yeah. I just want to see them shake it up again because it's always fun when LeBron's in the news about a trade.
Oh yeah.
All right. Do we want to go to our top 5?
Do it.
All right.
First time in a while.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Long while. Sometimes I forget that even like we can just whip it out of the bag of tricks.
No, that's what you were like. What should we talk about? I was like, let's just run a top 5. I was
it in there.
I totally forgot to put it in the description of this episode too, so I'm gonna put it right now.
Oh, surprise!
Yeah, a little surprise to people who didn't realize. What is it? Top 5 electric things. All right, let's get this started. Yeah, I'm already feeling the electricity.
I'm tingling.
So start us off, and let's start us off, Chris.
Oh, I gotta go with the Maryland student section for a big home game. There's nothing like it. You can feel the buzz in the arena an hour before the game even starts. It slowly builds up to tip off the "Hey, you suck" chant at the beginning of the game, and just throughout the game, verbally abusing players.
Must be nice.
Hanging on the chairs.
Must be nice. Your football is my basketball, and my basketball, or
we finished like half in our or like decent in our conference.
No. I mean,
like dead last.
I know, not like that. I meant fan wise. Fan attendance wise. Because Williams Bryce, what you're describing right there is it's the same thing. I mean, it's a feeling like you can't imagine. It's like And
Have to experience it.
no, and it is that I mean, and as I mentioned when I do my college corners and I cry about the Gamecocks, uh, it matters. And Maryland has a great student section. There's a reason why they went 3-0 at home, not just
Yeah,
because they're
we've only
playing great
lost one home
basketball.
game,
Yeah,
and it was to number 9 in the country.
so that matters a lot. I mean, I haven't watched a home game win in 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. So and it's completely dead. I'm the only one out there helping out. So when that type of shit happens, that's the results you get.
Yep.
But I know exactly what you're saying. The goosebumps I have them right now just from describing it.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It is
So
like, and like right before tip off at almost every game, I just kind of like look around, soak it all up
mhm.
before the game, because I know once the game starts, like I'm gonna be screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
I just take a minute and be like, ah, this is awesome.
Oh.
My favorite place.
Yeah,
Ever do top 5
it's the
favorite
spring
places.
break capital
Yeah,
of the
spring
world.
break capital of the Northeast.
Oh, the Northeast, yeah. So it's got to be good.
That's what, and do you know why that's the nickname?
Why is that? Because of
Because
the noise?
Rothstein said that the student section in College Park has an atmosphere of like a big spring break party.
That's a great way
Doesn't
to
make any sense.
yeah, but that's a great way to describe it. No,
Yeah,
I
it
mean
is.
I think it makes sense. You know what he's talking about.
Like people are locked into the game.
Yeah, but it's just wow, it's crazy, it's
It
going
is.
on.
It's great.
All right.
It was a madhouse.
Number 1
Anyway.
for me on the top 5 electric things, a light bulb.
You're a wise guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you like that one? Big fan of that one.
I mean, it did. Like, it changed everything.
Yeah, I mean yeah, it changed. I should have said a key. Ben Franklin discovering electricity, sending it out. That's the most electric
A
thing.
kite?
Or kite. Yeah, no, well the key was on the kite. That's why I got electrocuted. But yes, a light bulb. I mean, it doesn't get more electric than that.
That's not.
No, I mean, they just like when you think about electricity, the second thing you think of is a light bulb. It's like you think about the actual electricity itself and then a light bulb. That's what you think about. So it had to be number 1. It was a lock.
Yes.
All
I
right.
guess we split in 2 different directions here.
No, I have better. Don't worry, I have better ones after that. I had to
You
get
couldn't
number
help
1
yourself?
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Number 2, Chris. What do you got?
All right. Dreams and nightmares.
Dreams and
Every time the hold on, wait a minute part comes,
Yep.
that's electric.
Y'all thought I was finished.
But like, yeah, whatever situation it is, whether it's like at a party or at the bar or at a game or the
it's
Phillies
never
are taking
not
the
the right
field for the
time.
World Series.
If you're
No,
studying,
yeah,
if you're studying and you're
Yeah.
sitting there listening to it, it never gets better. Than that.
time to crank it up a
Nope.
notch.
It is. Yeah, it's time to go.
Walk into class, let's go.
You like jump around. You're like, yeah, like you just that song just makes you want to bang a wall. Just like
Yeah,
pump your
literally.
fist,
It makes
bang
me
a
want to like
wall.
run,
Yeah, oh, yeah, it makes you yeah.
run and just start like throwing my hands up in there.
It's the worst that it's a Philly song though.
I mean, like I don't mind that,
associate
of
either,
course.
but like when Philly, oh yeah, that's a Philly song.
No, that isn't because they have to tell you.
Yeah,
it's like,
every time. And whenever every time it comes on, the Philly fans always like, yeah.
oh,
my
like he's
song!
from Philly.
It's my
It's
song.
like,
It's my song. It's like it's everyone's song. Get the hell out of here.
It
All right.
was electric when the Eagles ran out to it.
Oh, and they should
In
do it again.
the warm up video.
Yeah,
Oh, they
should
will.
do it
Yeah.
again. And I'm sure it's electric with the Phillies too.
Yes. Yeah. Apparently, I think Meek Mill like performed it the World Series.
Oh,
That's the song that they take the field to,
Yeah,
and he
I'm
was
sure
there
they
for
did.
one of the games and sang it, which was kind of weird.
Number 2 for me, top 5s. Nothing gets me in
Oh,
a
I
better
had
mood.
that. Yeah,
Nothing gets
I
me in
had
a
that
better
on my
mood than
list.
top 5s. It's the best part too is when we text each other and one of us will throw it out there, it just lightens up the whole pod.
And it's always like it's never like, I don't know if we have time for that. It's
no,
always
it's
like,
always
yes.
it's always what do we
Absolutely.
which one we got.
All
What do
right,
we
let me
wanna
pull
do?
out the list.
Yeah. And now that you have the list too, we're having ideas just in the back burner.
Yeah, we don't have to
waiting.
just like sit here for 10 minutes and think about what we're gonna do with top 5 on. Like every time I think about one, that's the other an electric thing is getting the text out of nowhere.
Oh,
It's just
top 5
like,
today?
oh, top 5 this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When
yeah,
you just
yeah.
have like a
Yes,
suggestion
you
off the
have an
top of your
idea.
head.
Yeah, it'll be and
It's
it
like,
won't be
once
it won't be
every
a
2
pod
weeks.
day. It'll be like a random, and we'll just be like we'll just save it. Just put it in there.
Yep,
We'll just
that's
save
right.
it.
Slip it in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely love top
It
5,
is.
and
It's a
I hope
perfect
the
ending.
audience loves top 5 because it's probably my favorite thing to do on the pod is do a top 5.
Yeah, I agree. One, and like also everyone's included. It's not like we're
Yeah, it's not just sports. It's not
like
just
not everyone can give a take on like what team Terry Rozier would fit on.
Yeah, it's true. Which
Everyone can listen to the top 5s and appreciate it.
I'm looking at. I have Twitter up on a side just in case any NBA news happens.
That's
I
smart.
see. Is it time? And it's Kevin Durant holding a Boston Celtics jersey.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
Not for Jaylen Brown. I'd do it for anyone else besides those two. Brown and Tatum are a no-go. And I mean,
I feel like at this point, like you guys are already so good that
yeah, that's the
you're
other thing.
set up for so long.
Yeah, like are we gonna trade?
There's literally no reason to do
And
it.
are we gonna trade like 4 or 5 years of the next Jaylen Brown contract and Tatum for 2 to 3 of Kevin Durant?
Yeah,
And Kevin
you have
Durant's
to
always
deal with
injured,
his
too.
shit.
Yeah, and he's always injured.
The injuries and
The trade rumors
whining
every
and-
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back on track.
Anyway,
Number 3.
number 3. This could have been a number 1. It's a value pick at 3, but a kick or punt return to the house.
Oh, a crib
It's like the
call.
most electric
A crib
things
call.
in sports.
Yeah.
Like when like as soon as you see it, it's like, oh, he's got a block.
Yep. You get the
There he
hole.
goes. He's got the kicker to beat, and
And
he's gone.
it's also so electric in Madden. You get the because you yourself are doing it and you see the hole and you're like, oh, here it is. Like,
Or like the
even if it
1
doesn't go to the
second.
house, it's just like
Right, yeah.
1 second.
you
get
just
the
like
hole.
sit up for a second.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like,
oh
oh shit.
That and like an almost blocked kick.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
that
He's
was
like,
close.
oh, he almost got a fingertip on it. It's got a nail on it. But you're right. The kick return is so electric. There's nothing because it's a free point. It's a free 7 right to the crib. Don't have to do anything for it besides that play. And
Yeah.
it's just it's so rare that it makes it just so much better every time. Like if it happened all the time, it wouldn't
Oh,
be
yeah.
cool.
Right, like a pick six. A pick six is electric, but you see pick sixes once a week.
Yeah.
You do not see
No.
return touchdowns once a week.
No, not at all. And I think the epitome of it, besides, I'll have to mention the Bills doing it twice after the Damar Hamlin game, electric,
Yeah.
sure, whatever. Sure, whatever.
Oh,
But
don't poo-poo that. That was awesome.
it was awesome for
First
everybody
kickoff
else.
of the game.
Congrats.
The building was
Congrats.
shaking.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I forgot that you hated Hamlin.
I don't hate Damar Hamlin. I hate the Bills, not Damar Hamlin. Anyway, whatever. But the kick return, no score all game. Pats Jets. It's a slugfest. Just an awful game for both teams. They punt it. I remember I was looking at the guy next to me. I said, "This is our chance to score a touchdown." It's this guy right here, and he kicks it to him. Boom, crib call. It was just that's the epitome of it. I feel like just a great kick return that won the game. You never
Just
see a
like
walk-off
going
one.
back.
The fact that you saw a
yeah.
walk-off one, just insane.
Yeah, going back and watching like Evan Hester highlights or like Reggie Bush.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
And
These
even,
guys.
like Cordell Patterson will have a couple, and he's like bigger. It feels like, and you never see like the big punt returner. It's like he's a big dude and running down. And just like
usually low guy.
right there. Yeah. That's the other thing too. It's like you have the guys. It's like, oh, this is our punt returner. He's a baller. Like we signed Tavon Austin. He's our punt returner.
Yeah. It's like he'll have like 6 catches throughout the whole season,
Yeah.
but every time he touches the ball, a punt return, there's a chance for a house call.
All right, next up. I got 3, right?
Yes.
A blowout in a sporting event. Like if you're there and you're there, sorry. A blowout
Yeah.
at a
It
ho
just
game
turns
that you're
into a
there.
big party.
Yeah, it just turns into a fun
Yeah.
it's a fun fest. Everyone's just
Yep.
out cheering, having a good
Singing.
time. Yeah, singing the chants, doing the chants. Like anyone who was at that Eagles NFC Championship, that was probably
Oh
like the
yeah.
best day of their
Or and the
lives.
game before too.
Yeah, that was probably the best day of their
So
lives.
easy.
Going,
And even the one Phillies game, the first playoff game we went to, it wasn't that much of a blowout, but it was always like they had separation.
yeah.
I think the final was 7-3 or 8-3. Like towards the end of that game, it felt, and like Harper hit a home run in the 8th inning. And then it was like, all right, we know it's over. And once you know it's over, it's like, just kick back, relax.
Yep. There's no nerves anymore, and the
Yeah,
best is
right.
when you're blowing them out, and it's just like the good players are just consistently making the good plays. Like it's
Mhm.
the starter or the star players just keeps hitting the 3-pointers. As you said, Bryce
Mm.
Harper's hitting home runs. Your wide receiver has 3 touchdowns. Like it's just fun.
Mhm.
Electricity, man. Electricity. You're up next.
All right, my number 4, I've got car chases.
Oh,
And
that is
I
a great
specified,
one.
I, I did, the specific one I was thinking of was in The Dark Knight when Joker's in the truck, like the 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
He's chasing him around in the Batmobile, and then the truck flips over. What a scene.
Great. The best part of that the Dark Knight like car chases is the music. Dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun. It's swerving through traffic. He's running over cars. He's blowing up
Yeah.
the people behind him. And the another good car scene chase was in the Batman.
Mhm.
That car chase was
Penguin.
great. Yeah, him and the Penguin. Um, yeah, car chase is always the best. And if it's in real life
Anything,
too,
even like
OJ
OJ.
Simpson. Yeah, I was gonna say OJ Simpson. There's a reason why everyone in the world was watching it because it was electric. Everyone was like, "Holy shit, OJ Simpson is getting chased by the cops down on the highway."
Yeah.
How does it get more electric than that? That's a value pick. Car chases. I love that
Yeah.
pick. Absolutely love it.
Well, it's like the stakes are high.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once you start running,
Yeah.
like the consequences go up. Once you get, or even in like GTA,
Yeah.
the stars start
Yep.
picking up.
And it's like the best. It's like you'll start at like 2 stars, and it's like
Yeah.
slowly gets to 3. Then the helicopters are chasing you, and then it's like 4, and then all of a sudden you look up, you're like, I'm at 5. Let's keep going.
It's
Let's keep
trouble
going.
now.
Oh, all right. The number 4 for me? A Woj Shams bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Just it freezes time for me.
Yep.
It's like Woj bomb, like something just
Yeah.
and
You just know you're gonna spend the next 10 minutes on Twitter.
Yep, and it's also like I have a couple NBA group chats with my fraternity brothers, and just like that was filling up today. It was like today. It was like immediately. It was like, so where's Kyrie getting going? And it was like, totally like, oh, the Mavericks, the Pelicans, and shit like that. And that I like it just stops. It freezes my day. That's how it happens.
Or like when it happens in class.
Oh wait, sorry. There's some good comments. We have somebody made.
Oh, yeah?
We'll read it afterwards. My boy Walker Lewis made himself a top 5 of his own. So we'll read that right afterwards, and before we do the honorable mentions.
YouTube.
Yeah, on I think he's watching on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah, I
I just
see
have
it.
it on the restream. Yeah. You're
Those are some good.
number
picks.
5, right?
Yeah, number 5, heat check.
Oh,
Basketball game, like
yeah.
Klay Thompson when he scored like 30 points in the quarter.
Mm-hmm. And
Just
it's like
putting up shots from
see
anywhere.
and it's like it's also like even in college, it's like this guy, he's just like all of a sudden just starts heating it up, and it's like this is it.
Yep.
If he makes this one, like we're on a roll. Like this is how we keep going. And,
Yeah, Luke Hancock in the national championship one year for Louisville hit like 4 threes in a row.
Oh,
It was like, oh, he's pulling up
Yeah,
again. Like,
yeah.
just find a way to get him the ball. Everybody get out of the way.
And
Like
it's
when they
almost
just pull up, it's like as soon as they touch the ball, don't even make a move, just pull up and shoot from like 3 feet behind the line. And when they hit it, it's like, holy shit! Like
yeah.
we're on a roll now.
Yep. Yeah, and it's almost like like you don't want him to shoot it, but it's like let's just see what he can do. Like let's see if he makes it.
Right? Yeah, you can never fault a guy for
No,
taking a heat check.
no. No, you can never be like, "That was a bad shot." I mean, like, he had the heat check. You had to make sure, like,
You had to
he was
see.
human. You had to make sure he was human.
But
Uh,
when it goes in, it's incredibly electric.
I'm gonna add a buzzer beater to yours, cause
Yeah.
it's similar to the heat check, but it's that one shot where, like, cause the heat check's that one shot. You take the one shot of the
Right.
heat check, and that's the most electric part. The the buzzer beater. I mean, there's nothing. If one goes in, there's nothing more electric than that.
Oh yeah.
All right. I just didn't want it to be its own pick because I have a better one, and it's not.
Better than a buzzer beater.
Yeah, yeah. I like this one better for the top five. Singing a song with a group of people goes with the dreams and
Yeah,
nightmares.
I had that.
If you get the whole bar, the whole party, the whole whatever, even just if you're sitting on the couch with a couple friends, you're
Yeah.
all singing one song. It gets the fellas going, gets everybody in a good
Yep.
mood.
American Pie.
Yep, American
It's
Pie is
always
a
a
great
good
one.
one.
That's actually
Or
like our fraternity has like a well we used to we're going back to it. We do like a midnight song. Midnight we'll stop
oh
and
yeah.
do that, and it's American Pie. It's pretty good.
That's
And
cool.
then when you listen to it afterwards, it's always like, oh, like, I remember singing this with the boys. Like,
Yeah,
reminiscing.
of course. Yep. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good pick. I actually had that too. I
the
haven't making the cut.
so let's read off Walkers since we have a live fan number top five. We have number one, my beard. I want to say thank you. I try to keep good care of it.
It's,
You know, I oil
yeah,
it,
it looks
I
nice.
shave it. Thank you.
You oil it?
Yeah, not every day, but whenever like if I'm going out somewhere, I'll put some oil on it. Or if it's like super itchy. Did I lose you? Oh no, you're just thinking. Thinking thought. In the
I've never had a beard, so I don't
it
have
yeah.
gruff.
Yeah.
That's about
The
all
worst
I
is
got. You probably can't even see it on the
the
podcast.
worst is the neck
Yeah.
beard. When it gets
No,
down, I
that's
get
really
the
like
worst.
really all that I got. Well, I'd like to grow a bit. Like I haven't shaved in a couple days to just see what happens, but not really getting anywhere, unfortunately. I had a mustache during November, and I had to tell people that I had a mustache. Couldn't notice it. You couldn't even see it.
Oh, I had to refresh
Oh, well.
the thing to do the stream, and I lost Walker's comment. Can you read it the rest of it?
Oh, I have it. So number 2, Burke Thuggins.
What is it?
Burke Thuggins.
Burke Thuggins. The hell? Wait, what? What the heck?
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. God, I was like Burt Thuggins. I was like, who the hell is Burke Thuggins? Kirk Cousins.
Like
Sure, Walker.
on the
Sure.
plane.
Playing at 1 p.m. Oh, on the plane.
Oh,
Yeah.
the plane.
Yes,
like
yes,
with
I get it
all
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Kurt Thuggins.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number
good one.
3, karaoke bars, which goes right into the
The singing with people.
singing along. That's a good pick. Give Bar does karaoke every Wednesday.
There's this one around here. It's called Lucky's that does karaoke. Gets pretty electric.
That. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers. Oh wait, never mind. He changed it.
He's
Number
changing
4
the
is
Kyle
Hawks.
Korver Hawks, right?
Kyle Korver.
He is electric.
Which, again, like that goes right in hand with the heat check one.
Yep.
Dude would heat up, and it was awesome to watch. Then Tavon Austin college highlights.
That's
Again, very
a
similar to
value
one of our
pick.
picks.
But that's a value pick that getting specifically. I mean, I mentioned it when we were doing the punt return. He was just those highlights. If you've never seen them, that if you're a sports fan, that's just like it's like porn. Yeah,
especially in
that's the
college.
best. Oh yeah, he was such a dog.
Like
And
Reggie
it's fun,
Bush.
he never really got it in the NFL like he did in the college. But
No, of course not.
he was such a dog. And it's also West Virginia too.
Right, yeah.
I just think that for some reason that makes it electric to me.
It does.
All right, honorable mention time. You ready for my number one?
Yeah.
Honorable mention. Shane
Sure.
Beamer. There he
It
is. He wasn't on.
It wasn't on the list.
I put him on. It was a spite not put on the list because you knew he was coming. So I had to switch it up for you. So Shane Beamer. I mean, I talk enough about him. Just if you want a gush fest of Shane Beamer, listen to Tuesday's pod because I was all over him. Got another recruit today, by the way. Flipped him from Tennessee. Yeah. Yo mama jokes. always electric. To me, like, even if someone will say something, you could look at my Twitter. Sometimes you could see it. It'll just like if they like end the conversation, I'll just be like, yo mama. Like if I have nothing else to say, yo mama, whatever.
And also, like, any type of joke that you have to set someone up for.
Yeah.
Like a D's nuts or like a Joe Mama.
It's
so good when you get it.
It's like a hammer.
Bofa.
It's throwing a hammer down. Oh, Bofa. Oh,
when you realize that somebody bites on it,
2023. Like, oh, it's reeling that shit in.
It's like getting such a wide open shot and then like not shooting because you're like, oh, I didn't know that I was going to get this open.
Frozen for a second. When the Wi-Fi doesn't go out, sadly didn't happen this episode.
Like your last episode though.
And it was electric. I put a buzzer beater and then a good soundtrack to like if there's a good theme, like I was thinking about it. I actually put this down when we were talking about the car chase. Like when that Batman iconic theme comes on, and it's like, oh, that's electric. Or like the Interstellar theme. Oof,
yeah.
Absolutely electric. And the last one, it goes right with the Yo Mama jokes. The finger on the chest flip trick. The greatest.
Oh my god, dude! Somebody got me that the other night. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Greatest thing.
He's like, "That's a nice shirt." And I was like, "Thanks, man." Boom. And I was like, "What?"
That's a nice shirt. That's a good one. I just always
no way did that just happen.
I just always
like, oh, what's that?
Oh, I'll just like stare in. I'll get a little close. Bam! And that's another one where it's like when they look down, you're just like, oh, they're dead.
Right. Oh my gosh, I got him. The thing that I do a lot is the tap on the other side of the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That one, and that's another one that I do it so much, like I rarely get a hit with it. I had my girlfriend in a circles the other day. We're at the basketball game, and I leave
you're just like
and
mismatch,
she like turned
mismatch
all the way around. I was like, gotcha.
I'll get my girlfriend with the finger trick every time. Every time I put my finger on her shirt, she'll look right down. I'll just flip her right up.
Taking candy from a baby.
Oh, it's too easy. I'm like known now. Like they're like people will not look down when my fingers going around. like there'll be stuff on like someone had actual stuff on their shirt, and I was like, look, Lawson, my guy, there is literally something on your shirt right now. And he's like, I'm sure there is, man. I'm sure there is. I was like, hey, whatever. Walk around with the stain on your shirt. I don't care. Oh. All right.
That's a good one. All right, I get surprise guest at a concert.
Ooh.
Just wheel him out there.
Yeah.
Like,
not
crazy.
Flo Millie. Flo Millie is not.
Well, that was not a surprise guest. We knew that she was coming.
And sadly, she overstayed her welcome.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody get heckled at a concert like Flo Millie did by you.
I just wanted her off the stage, man. I wanted her gone. All right.
Playoff hockey, just in general.
Yep.
Rally towels. Rally towels actually could be its own pick.
I've gone to too many basketball
rally towels
games.
Get waving.
I have too many that are all the same. I'm tired of the rally towels, honestly. I need a new one.
But in your basketball games, it's probably not like good.
No, it's not.
Like everyone's waving them at once.
No, it's not like everyone's waving them at once. We'll have half the crowd doing our
right
little
before first pitch
storm.
of a baseball game, and everyone's just going.
The terrible towels. Terrible towels
are electric. Oh, Renegade at the Steelers games. When they play that song, that's basically any team that has a song that they play, not like a fight song, but I don't know, a song that like
like South Carolina Sandstorm, like that.
Right, yeah, like that, or the "Hey You Suck" song.
Yeah,
for us. That was like 4 picks off of that.
Yeah, that was.
But I got Barry Sanders. Watch his highlights.
Yep. Any early retired Lions player. Electric.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Get drawn.
Yep.
And then Steph Curry highlights. So,
Yeah.
especially at Davidson.
Yeah, when he's shooting his
and
best.
Jimmer Fredette. Jimmer Fredette at BYU.
I have no idea.
Get up. Watch. Oh, I just made your day.
Who?
Watch Jimmer Fredette in the tournament. He was, I think he actually did get drafted, but he was like, him and Steph Curry were basically the same player.
All right.
Just did not.
I'm excited to watch it then. You are going to make my day. If it's as electric as you say, then. If it's as electric as anything else that's been said today, then I'm excited.
Yeah, there's Jimmer Fredette destroys Gonzaga. It's a 3-minute video from the tournament. And he would just pull up from like 5 feet behind the line. It was unbelievable.
That's awesome. What else you got?
That's it. That's all I got.
Sweet. Last thing before we go, I wanted to mention shout out Trae Young liking my tweet for some reason on Twitter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
sweet.
He liked the one where the Hawks, they posted the meme, hits huge 3 to cut the lead to 41, and it's the Suns getting blown out by the Hawks. And I tweeted at our guy Dylan Papa, and I said, "You're gonna take that from Atlanta," and for some reason Trae Young liked it. I'm fine with it. I'm not complaining, but just hell yeah. All right. Well, that does it. I hope everybody enjoyed. It was a nice, fun. I hope everyone enjoyed the surprise top 5 because I did. I loved it. And
it was electric.
Yeah, it was electric. And we'll see everybody Tuesday, starting the schedule, 4 p.m. Tuesday. Don't forget about it. Mark it on your calendars. See everybody there. Thanks for